A month ago, my life changed when I had a procedure that would cause me to not be able to do any physical activity, driving, lifting, running, jumping, swimming, anything for the next couple weeks. Well, it's been 5 weeks now, and a week after my procedure, as if that wasn't life-changing enough, I decided to adopt a kitten. I don't know what brought this animal into my life. I don't know what made me decide to bring this animal home, but I'm so glad I did. I've been documenting our days together every day since, and I want to show you what that's looked like for us. Enjoy.
Good morning. It's okay.
Our first mornings together was no surprise to anyone that's brought in a stray before. I want to address something early on in this video so that nobody's confused as we move forward. This cat is a male, but for the first 3.5 weeks together, I thought it was a female. But when you hear me address him as Mama or Maya, well, that is because I thought bro was my daughter. His name is Mylo now, by the way. You'll see that in the gender reveal later. After some food and I guess a new place to explore, it seemed like he started to get a little comfortable. What is that? And I gotta say, through all the content and moments we've had together, the mirror is definitely up there in my top 3 favorite moments so far. Bro could not grasp the fact that he was looking at himself and just now noticing how handsome he is. While I was still trying to put this whole thing together, I knew one thing. There was something special happening between us. And so you're probably wondering, well, how did you find her? Well, the better question is, how did she find you? Here's how. On Cinco de Mayo, my friend Laura, whom I stayed with after my surgery, was out with friends when one of them said they heard something coming from his car.
Do you see him?
Mind you, he had been driving all day.
Donde?
He finally heard the crying and told everyone he was going to pull over.
It's right here. Look, it's right there. It's gray.
Let me see.
And look what they found.
Here? It's right there, bro.
Oh my gosh, me
Hi,
too.
baby.
How he's gonna get out of there? Oh my
Well, with this light,
gosh.
it's not gonna come.
Bro was so far down there, they almost couldn't see him. They didn't want to hurt him, so they were trying with noises and, just trying to be like sweet to get him out, but it wasn't working. They made the decision that he had to come out, and by God's hand,
Oh my goodness.
Es americano.
Hermoso.
5 de mayo.
Mar.
5 de mayo. Mayo.
it's a McMuffin. Laura's mother agreed to take him in for a few days while they tried to find him a new home. I went there on Mother's Day, and somehow I left the daddy.
Perfecto. Gracias, amor.
I didn't even tell my mom, who by the way is a total cat woman. I just put little homie in the bag and hoped I was making the right decision. My name's Kevin. Sometimes it's Orlando, sometimes it's Blades. This is Mylo, and this is our story.
You hungry? Let me hear you roar. Oh, oh what is that? Oh, it's... Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna play this back when you're older so you can hear how much of a baby you were. Ow, you're biting my fingers. Maya. There you go.
Okay,
Yes, I got a different bowl. Leave me alone. This was day 2. I put the litter box in the guest bathroom, and I guess from then on it was official. Our first bath together was hell. It's hard to say how long bro was in them streets, but one thing was for sure, he did not like water. There's a few things I would have done differently in this video, like trimmed his nails, used a different soap, quite a few. But if I don't do something wrong, I can't learn from it. So I'm glad it happened this way, and he did just fine afterwards. And well, it did not take long before my apartment turned into Catopia. I have everything laid out.
Okay, let's do it.
Gift giving is my #1 love language. Every hour that passed by, I felt more and more like this was my actual child. I know that sounds crazy, but I had never put something or someone before me before. Like, how high do I put it on? I must have spent $250 that first day. I don't know. I guess I just wanted him to feel like this place was just as much his as it was mine. We took another bath a few days later because of the fleas, and it didn't go that much better, but he's still cute as hell. Everyone keeps telling me to enjoy the moments and try to be as present as possible, because before you know it, he's gonna be Godzilla. Yeah, he's growing up fast, and his daddy probably feeds him way too much, but I can't help it. I realize I play the role of both his mother and his father at the moment. Beautiful. Y'all are in trouble when I start styling. I'm glad he's been cool with what I do for work. I mean, he doesn't really have a choice. I've even been having him on my streams, and ever since his first appearance, I feel like he's really embracing it.
Are you okay?
Well, after 3 weeks, it was time to get the confirmation I didn't know if I was ready for. Change. It will take some adjusting for me, but I'm a lover, him, her, just as much, and just the same. It was finally time to take Maya to the vet. I don't know who was more nervous, me or him. And I'm sorry, I know this is confusing, but it'll make sense soon.
Are we here for Maya?
Oh, look at that. Yes. Hi.
And we did it just that once, or have we done it multiple?
At this point, he finally calmed down. But me, I was so anxious and nervous, I was just giving him kisses to help myself out.
Hey, how's it going?
This is Dr. Tyler, a modern animal in Houston, Texas. And yes, you should always stand up when you shake someone's hand, but I didn't want to disturb Mylo or make him nervous. He asked me all the brief but necessary questions, then we went into his exam.
So things you may notice with Siamese.
Yeah, I think so. And ladies and gentlemen, the moment that took me out.
Something crazy.
Okay.
I think mine's a boy.
I just want to take a moment to let the world know that me burying my face in my hand and constantly saying no was not out of denial or disappointment, but rather complete shock. There was a heavy ongoing conversation on the internet between folks claiming that Maya was in fact a girl versus the other hand saying that no, Maya is in fact a boy. When you have a kitten, it's pretty difficult to tell, and I really thought that I was a girl dad. Nope, Maya in fact has trouble puffs.
Oh my gosh, no way.
Yeah, we got some testicles.
No, pause.
Hair margin.
It took me a solid 15 minutes to really register that information.
Got stuff to do, real jobs, you know. Okay.
Oh, now? You're very welcome.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
We did it. We are back.
We got back and something hit me immediately. The world deserves this confirmation too. What better way than a gender reveal party? Today's a big day. Today is the gender reveal party. I don't know how I come up with these things, you know, nobody tells me how to, I just come up with it. My brain just thinks of it and I do it. Everything is here. We've got the girl boy bandana, the balloons. This is like a tally thing where people can vote for like boy or girl. Basically, I decided that I was going to throw a gender reveal party on my streaming platform called Twitch. I marketed this thing as if it was an actual ticketed event for a whole human. And man, did the world show up. I'm sorry, but if you missed this live, you really missed one of the greatest pieces of content that I've ever put together live. I'm going to show you the aftermath. You've already seen this by now, I think, or I don't know how I'm going to put this stuff out, but the stream is over. It was over 3 hours, and we did just amazing. So this is the aftermath. Better lighting in here a little bit, at least. Okay. I'm a boy dad. We got the automatic feeder, bruh. Putting it together now. How much did they use? Oh, someone is excited. It works, good work. Look at her paw. I know pulling out your phone and capturing moments isn't everybody's forte. I always say I didn't grow up wanting to be a content creator. I'm too old for that. It's just something that kind of came to me, the same way Mylo did. And I gotta be grateful for these gifts. From causing complete destruction on my streams, to being the most beautiful, peaceful, loving creature I've ever seen, to showing me what it could feel like to be an actual parent.
You did so good. You're here all by yourself. Good job. Come on.
I still can't believe I thought you were a girl this whole time. And I'm sure somebody out there thinks it's absolutely ridiculous that I did a whole gender reveal for a cat. But either way, I'm glad you came into my life. I hope you continue to choose me to be your dad. Who knows, maybe one day we'll actually make McMuffins together. I don't think I'll ever understand your fascination with being in my pants while I use the toilet, but whatever, I'm here for it. I just need you to slow down on your going because the fact that you're an Olympic athlete already is crazy. Mylo James, Mr. McMuffin. I know you won't be able to look back at this video in years to come and be like, oh my gosh, this is beautiful, or Dad, that was so embarrassing, why'd you do that? But I will. I hope you stay for a while. I promise to do my best and always keep you safe. I'm sorry I didn't ask for your consent before posting this, but I just feel like you're too beautiful for the world to not know who you are. You're currently making a mess in the bathroom with your litter box, and I think it's because you think I'm spending too much time on this video. In any case, I won't be mad about it. I'm actually smiling, because right now, I feel like Steven Spielberg. I know right now we stay in an apartment, and that's probably plenty for you. But I can't wait to look back and see how far we've come since this video. I love you, Mylo. I'm gonna go clean your shit now. Yo, I was filming.